Hi friends, welcome back. Now let us see another fascinating application of the clamping circuit. Here we have seen in our previous session that two clamping circuits connected in this fashion act as a voltage doubler. Now what if one more circuit is added to this? Now what do you think this would be doing? This capacitor gets charged only when this diode works, and for this diode to work we need this current, and for this current to flow we need a current which is flowing somewhere from here, then here, then here, then this way. Done. So on this path what is happening is this 2 vm gets added to our input, and the input is between plus Vm and minus Vm, and what is required is the we are getting the input from the negative terminal of the input. That means when the input is negative then we get a positive here. Therefore when this voltage is minus Vm, then we get another. When this voltage is minus Vm, then this voltage is at plus Vm. This plus Vm gets added with 2 Vm, and that makes the current to flow, and the current flows in another quarter of the cycle. And that quarter of the cycle, this when the input is falling from 0 going into negative, this is rising, and this rises from 2 Vm and up, and goes up to this Vm plus 2 Vm goes up to 3 Vm, and hence this gets charged to 3 Vm. Now to this, what is that we are going to have at this? The output will be, though the variation is between minus Vm and plus Vm, that is the whole variation is 2 Vm, and hence now this output here should be from Vm to 3 Vm. So the variation is from Vm to 3 Vm, because the input variation is between plus Vm and minus Vm, that is the change is only 2 Vm, and hence here also change is 2 Vm, but the clamping circuit is clamping the positive peak to 3 Vm, and hence this is at 3 Vm. And to this, if we connect a rectifier circuit and a filter, then definitely this output is going to be 3 Vm, a DC 3 Vm if we connect a rectifier here. So we are going to get a 3 Vm if we use this circuit. So this we call a voltage tripler. So can we just make the correct circuit? So let's do it. So the first block is this. Done. How about second block? Second block, the capacitor starts here, and then the diode is in this way. So that's our first block. This is our second block, and this the P type of diode side is connected to the next capacitor. So P type diode is here, and therefore here comes our next block. So at this voltage is charged to Vm. This voltage gets charged to 2 Vm. This voltage gets charged to 3 Vm. And if you continue this, now if you can see that one circuit is this, other circuit is this, one circuit is, so alternately it is changing. So definitely our intuition says that if your next circuit, I'm sorry, if the next circuit happens to be this, then definitely we would expect 4 Vm here, and then next one will be, next one will be a capacitor here and the diode here. So that is going to have a voltage of 5 Vm across this, and that continues. So this in general we can call a voltage multiplier. So any n times of Vm is made available through such a circuit. One circuit will produce 2 Vm, two circuits will produce 3 Vm, three circuits will produce 4 Vm. Yes, of course, after one circuit, we need one rectifier. A rectifier, if you look in a reverse way, then it looks like another clamping circuit, and so on. So that's a voltage multiplier. So this is very commonly useful when we need multiple voltages, and luckily these multiple voltages are integral multiple of some value. Then if we can have the input of 2 Vm variation, then yes, we can get n times Vm voltage using n such stages followed by one rectifier. So that's one great application of clamping circuit. So we don't need multiple power supplies. With a single power supply, we can produce. So here we can produce 2 Vm, here we get 3 Vm, here we get 4 Vm, here we get 5 Vm, and so on. So we can have multiple DCs. So assume that we have a voltage of, say, 5 volts peak was available here. Then here we get 10 volts peak, here we get 15 volts, here we get 20 volts, and here we get 25 volts. Of course, uh, after this is your rectified circuit. So doubled here and then rectified, we get 10 volts here, then up increased by Vm, and we get 15 volts here, which again increased by another Vm, so we get 20 volts here, then we get 25 volts here. So you can just keep on doing. We get next 30 volts, 35 volts, 40 volts, 45 volts. So whatever possible, you can keep getting in this way. So that's one wonderful application of clamping circuit. Many more such things to follow in our coming sessions. So keep watching. Till then, take care. See you. Bye.